Question 1. Refer to the exhibit. Which outcome is expected when PCA sends data to PCB after their initial communication? Here are the options. Correct answer is B. The source and destination MAC addresses remain the same. Question 2. What to do when the router password was forgotten? Here are the options. Answer is D. confreg 0x2142. You have to type this command in Roman 1 mode. Question 3. Using direct sequence spread spectrum, which 3 2.4 GHz channels are used to limit collisions? Options. Answer is C. This question is about wireless communication. There are 11 channels available for use in the 2.4 GHz band, and only 3 of them, 1, 6, and 11, are non-overlapping. In this case, the channels that are most commonly used to reduce the chance of interference are 1, 6, and 11. It is important to note that the selection of channels 1, 6, and 11 is not arbitrary. Question 4. How do you configure a host name? Here are the options. Correct answer is A. This is the correct format for setting host names in Cisco switches and routers. Question 5. How do TCP and UDP differ in the way they guarantee packet delivery? Options. Correct answer is C. TCP provides extensive error checking mechanisms. It is because it provides flow control and acknowledgement of data. The delivery of data to the destination cannot be guaranteed in UDP. UDP has only the basic error checking mechanism using checksums. Question 6. Which two Cisco iOS commands, used in troubleshooting, can enable debug output to a remote location? Choose two. Here are the options. Answer is B and C. The command, logging host IP address, instructs the device to send syslog messages to an external syslog server. So, B is correct. By default, Cisco iOS does not send log messages to a terminal session over IP, that is, Telnet or SSH connections don't get log messages. But notice that console connections on a serial cable do have logging enabled by default. The command, terminal monitor, helps logging messages appear on your terminal. Telnet and SSH session may considered a remote location. It means C is correct. Question 7. Which statement about recovering a password on a Cisco router is true? Options. Out of these options, answer D is correct. Because we need to do either switch off or shut down the router manually. Question 8. A wireless administrator has configured AWLAN. However, the clients need access to a less congested 5 GHz network for their voice quality. Which action must be taken to meet the requirement? Options. Correct answer is A. Band select is a feature that allows the access points to steer clients to the less congested 5 GHz frequency band. Question 9. Drag and drop the application protocols from the left onto the transport protocols that it uses on the right. Select and place. Let's see the answers. FTP uses TCP as a transport layer protocol. It runs on top of TCP, like HTTP. SMTP is a TCP/IP protocol used in sending and receiving email. SSH usually runs over TCP. The DHCP employs a connectionless service model, using the UDP. SNMP uses UDP as its transport protocol because it has no need for the overhead of TCP. TFTP uses UDP as its transport protocol. Question 10. What is the destination MAC address of a broadcast frame? Options. Correct answer is B. Broadcast frames. IEEE 802.3 defines the broadcast address as a destination MAC address of answer B. Question 11. Refer to the exhibit. Why is flash memory erased prior to upgrading the iOS image from the TFTP server? Here are the options. Answer is C. Erasing current flash content is requested during the copy dialog. Question 12. For what two purposes does the Ethernet protocol use physical addresses? Here are the options. Answer is A and E. To uniquely identify devices at layer 2, and to allow communication between different devices on the same network.